Are you guys losing water in your pool and you suspect that maybe it's leaking out of the backwash line? Well, you guys might be right, because it is one of the most common leaks on a swimming pool. Hey, my name is Mark. I'm with Hallmark Pool Supplies, and in this video I'm going to show you how we go about fixing and repairing this. And stay tuned, because at the end I'm going to share a little tip with you guys that even if you are leaking out of the backwash, I've got a simple solution that will fix it and guarantee that you will not lose water. First, we have to confirm that we're leaking out of the backwash. And how do we do that? Well, we can go to the end of the backwash line, and if we see water coming out, then we know we've got a leak. Well, let's just suppose that your backwash line goes in the ground and might travel at a far distance. Well, that's going to be kind of hard to determine if you're leaking because the pipe is so far away. One way to determine is come right over here to your sight glass, and if we remove this sight glass and we see or maybe hear water running, then we know that we definitely have a leak. And at this point in time, I'm going to show you what we need to do so that we can go ahead and fix that, because it definitely needs to be repaired. And now that we've determined that we are leaking out of the backwash, the reason behind this is the very flow valve, or better known as a multiport valve in this case. Inside we have a gasket, we have a diverter, and as we push this handle down, it lifts up and allows us to rotate and put it back into the position that we want. And sometimes when that diverter goes down, it doesn't seat properly, or maybe the gasket is wore, and this will cause the filter to leak out of the backwash while it's running in filter. So this is definitely a problem, and it does need to be repaired. So I have made videos in regards to replacing key assemblies on side mount filters, even on top mount filters, and I've even made a video just recently in regards to fixing, servicing, and repairing your VeriFlow valve, and I will post links to all of these videos down below for you guys to check it out. It goes in great detail and shows you how to repair and replace this so we don't have a leak in the first place. Now I'm going to show you a tip on how we go about reassuring that even if we fix this and it does leak again in the future, we're not going to have to worry about it, because it will be a guarantee that you're not going to lose water in your pool. The worst thing to do is go to work or maybe go on vacation and come back home and find out that you've lost water in the pool. And if you lose enough water in the pool, not only do you have to add all that water back to the pool, but you might burn up your pump, because you're going to starve the pump if the pump doesn't get any water, and that creates another problem. So to double assure ourselves, once this is repaired, I like to put a ball valve on the backwash line. And I do this with every pool, on all new pool construction. It is just nice to have, because it is just going to give us an insurance that if this messes up, then this is going to guarantee that it's going to stop the water. So we've got a double assurance that we're not going to lose water in the pool. At this point in time, this is replaced, it's fixed. We put the ball valve on. Now I don't have to worry about it. And all we have to do is, when we get ready to backwash or rinse or maybe use the waste on our multiport, it is very important that we open the ball valve. And once the valve is opened, we are now going to be able to backwash and rinse the system. When we're done and we put the system back in filter, then what we want to do is we want to make sure that this is closed. And this way we don't have to worry about water leaking out, even if this messes up. So what I like to do is periodically I will go out to the system, and while this is running in filter, I've got the valve closed. I will come over here and I will remove the sight glass, and I will note that there's no water coming out, so I know that we're good and we're okay and we can continue on. If I remove the sight glass and I see that water is leaking here, well, I know that if I didn't have this valve, I would definitely be losing water. So by having this here, we're not losing water in the pool, but because I see water coming out of the backwash or the sight glass, I now know that it's time to service this valve. So I hope you guys found this video to be helpful, but just to reiterate, I want to let you know that I did not put a ball valve on here to fix a faulty valve. If the valve is leaking, you definitely want to fix it. This is just a backup, and I like to do that on all new pool construction for this very reason, because I don't trust a moving part that is apt to wear, because once we fix it, down the road it's going to leak again. This is always going to guarantee that it's not going to leak. So I would like to thank everybody for watching. If you haven't hit the like or subscribe button, definitely do so for future content. And for those of you that hit that thanks button on any of my videos, I definitely appreciate it. It does help me or allow me to make videos for you guys, because all of those donations go towards the video production of this channel, and I do appreciate it. Remember us at Hallmark Pool Supplies for all your pool needs. My name is Mark, and I'll see you guys on the next video.